Hi, this is Michael Thompson from Zoweh, and I want to welcome you to the Wednesday Morning Rescue. This is our weekly audio encouragement offered through Zoweh's daily orientation. What you are about to listen to is an excerpt from the Men's Heart of a Warrior Conference or the Zoweh Women's Deepening Weekend Retreat. It is our hope that your heart finds strength, beauty, and courage for the life God has called you to live in the larger story. It was C.S. Lewis who once wrote, "Relying on God has to begin all over again every day, as if nothing had yet been done." It is our prayer that this devotional brings an orientation to your heart, settling you and equipping you to play your part well in the great love story set in the midst of the fierce battle. Today, may you experience the love of God, learning how to walk with Him and live free. Another kingdom fights for us. The kingdom of the Son. Right? John 8:32 says, "The truth will set you free." And the truth is a person. Not principles. The truth is a person. Can you show me the kingdom of the Son? See, we're made for intimacy, oneness, connectedness. And He's offering you the truth about who you are, where you are, the good that God's up to. He wants you to walk with Him so He can train you up in this way. Oh, it's a good thing when a man realizes this is a lot about training. No, healing's first. Healing and training in healing. Healing. Orientation, healing. But then He wants to entrust to you more and more and more and more. Do you know why some guys have a hard time sharing their faith? Because they really don't have one. Do you talk about the good stuff? The restaurant that you went and got a great deal and had a huge meal and they have big portions there. And man, it tasted this. And do you talk about the good stuff? The movie that you saw a couple weeks ago, it was so good. Jurassic's back. 3D, man, it was awesome. Do you talk about that stuff? See, we talk about the good stuff that we experience. And then we're sent on evangelism errands to try to talk about something that we, unfortunately, too many of us haven't. Now, we've been trained. We can share the 4 laws. We can talk about the cross and sin. We know that stuff backwards. But we don't know it forwards. We don't understand. We haven't had experiences. We did have one. You know why I know you had one? Because you signed up for the evangelism class. And you want to serve. You can love someone. Let me say it this way. You can serve someone and not be in love with them. But you cannot be in love with someone and not serve them. You don't even think about it that way, do you? Let me get that for you. Oh, let me help. I'd love to do this. Let's do this together. Right? You love them. This is how the Holy Trinity works. Walk with me. Training, all right? We were made for intimacy, oneness, connectedness with God, correct? So guess what's opposed? Intimacy, oneness, connectedness with God. That's what the enemy wants to isolate, separate. They love using naivety and ignorance. No, you can learn all the Bible. How many pastors go down in flames? They got degrees in this stuff. What kind of knowledge is it? Right? Unfortunately, their experience is either ran out or wasn't enough. And if they're going down in flames, what do we have? What kind of chance do we have? We have a great chance. Because we don't have to be the men among the casualties and the victims, the naive or the ignorant. So what is the power of a lie? If the enemy's going to lie to you, about God, about others, how it works. Okay, if the enemy's going to lie, what is the power of a lie? That you believe it, David, yeah. That you believe it. You fuel things with your belief. That's what Tom was talking about. If you judge others and you believe that's the way to live, you're going to be judged. by others. And it doesn't work this way. It's not this small, okay? If I judge Tom, it's not a matter of Tom's going to judge me back. No, I'm going to sow judgment here. And guess where I'm going to reap it? Could be at home. I mean, some of these boomerangs go for a while. Can you imagine being in a stadium full of people? Each of them had a couple boomerangs. And we said 1, 2, 3. It's nothing like a beach ball. Do you understand why we're in the predicament we're in? There are boomerangs of judgment flying around the spiritual realm universe, which we just said is right here. Are you going to get clocked? Unless you know how to what? Duck's a good one. I like that. Duck. I'm going to add that. Duck. Guard your heart, for it's the wellspring of life. What does Neo do? No power, no authority. I know who I am. He's told me. He's shown me. I've heard it from him. So your boomerang has no power? Don't go around saying that. Nanny, nanny, boo-boo. That's not good. Right? But it has no power. It can't land. You don't live in a drama anymore. You live in a comedy. And it gets to be kind of fun and funny, the tricks that the enemy's going to try to play. Who he's going to try to use. The enemy wants to use people to get to you. God wants to partner with people to get to you. You wouldn't use your kids. Why do we say that all the time? God wants to use you. No, there's more dignity, I think. Somewhere in there's a better word. I know because we subscribe to the servitude model rather than the son model. Are you going to use your son ever? But I do want to partner with my daughters in life. And I think somehow, some way, we got to find a better way to describe it. Does that make sense? The dignity of that? Thank you for listening to this week's Wednesday Morning Rescue, a part of Zoweh's Daily Orientation. To sign up for the daily orientation, explore more information on Zoweh's weekend retreats, or to order the book, The Heart of a Warrior, go to our website at www.zoweh.org. That's www.zoweh.org.